A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a stunning turn of events, Austria's far-right Freedom Party, FB, has emerged victorious in the latest national elections, led by its controversial leader Herbert Kickl. With projected results showing the FB garnering 28.8% of the vote, they have surpassed the Conservative People's Party, which secured 26.3%. This marks a significant moment in Austrian politics, as the FB aims to navigate the complexities of coalition building amid a landscape marked by division and skepticism from rival parties. As the dust settles on this election, Kickl and his party celebrate what they deem a piece of history. Yet the path to governance remains fraught with challenges. Kickl, who has been at the helm of the FB since 2021, expressed gratitude to voters for their optimism, courage, and trust. However, despite their electoral success, the party is still far from achieving a majority in the 183-seat parliament, where they are projected to secure around 56 seats. The Social Democrats are anticipated to hold 41 seats, while the People's Party is expected to have 52. The high voter turnout of 78% indicates a populace deeply engaged with pressing issues such as migration, economic stability, and the ongoing war in Ukraine. The Freedom Party, which has previously been part of coalition governments, now finds itself in a precarious position. The Conservative People's Party has categorically refused to partner with Kickl, labeling him as a divisive figure. Current Chancellor Karl Nehammer has openly stated that it is impossible to form a government with someone who adores conspiracy theories. This sentiment reflects a broader reluctance among Austria's established parties to align with the far right, which has been linked to a history of extremist ideologies dating back to its founding by former Nazis in the 1950s. As Kickl celebrates his party's electoral gains, he faces immediate pressure to form a coalition that can command a majority. The Social Democrats, Greens, and Neos Party have all ruled out a partnership with the FB, leaving the Conservatives as the only potential ally. However, this would require significant negotiations, especially given the People's Party's firm stance against Kickl's leadership. Political analysts suggest that the Austrian president, Alexander Van der Bellen, may also hesitate to grant Kickl a mandate for coalition talks due to his party's controversial positions, particularly regarding the EU and its stance on Russia's actions in Ukraine. The FB's platform, which includes calls for a Fortress Austria approach to immigration and a rejection of EU sanctions against Russia, has resonated with voters frustrated by rising inflation and the government's handling of the COVID pandemic. Kickl's campaign has effectively tapped into these sentiments, positioning the FB as a defender of national interests against perceived external threats. Yet, this victory is not without its detractors. As the election results were announced, protests erupted outside the parliament in Vienna, with demonstrators carrying anti-Nazi banners. This reflects the deep divisions within Austrian society regarding the rise of far-right politics and the historical implications of such movements. In the broader European context, Kickl's victory aligns with a trend of far-right parties gaining traction across the continent. Similar to the FB's success, parties like Italy's Brothers of Italy and Germany's AfD have also seen electoral gains, indicating a shift in political sentiments across Europe. As Austria navigates this new political landscape, the question remains: can Herbert Kickl translate electoral success into effective governance? The challenges ahead are significant, and the opposition's resistance to his leadership may ultimately shape the future of Austrian politics. The coming weeks will be critical as negotiations unfold, and the extent to which the FB can influence policy and governance remains to be seen. In summary, while the Freedom Party's electoral victory is a landmark moment, the complexities of coalition building and the opposition's steadfast refusal to partner with Kickl present substantial hurdles. As Austria stands at a crossroads, the implications of this election will reverberate not just within its borders, but across the European political landscape as well. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.